Vampires are glorified horror movie villains. We've all heard the stories and legends, initially brought to life by novelist Bram Stoker. What defines a vampire? Well, it depends. But from what Stoker tells us, there are a few common denominators. They burn in the sunlight, have a generally pale skin complexion, and can even have eyes like blood in color. Now, of course, the idea of vampires actually existing is often dismissed these days. Those who claim to be or have symptoms of such can be disregarded or branded as crazy. However, there is a more muted group of people which we need to be aware. Would you believe me if I told you that the symptoms that I have listed actually have manifested themselves within a real condition that mimics what we know to be vampirism? My name is Connor Lewis, and I have had up-close and personal experiences with members of the porphyria community. The condition to which I alluded earlier is known as erythropoietic protoporphyria, which is a combination of Greek and Latin suffixes that means, well, they have symptoms similar to what we know as vampires. To avoid confusion, I will refer to the illness as EPP. This is one of 7 known types of porphyria, although recent research suggests there are 2 more types of porphyria out there, which makes a total of 9. However, we'll focus on just these 7. Porphyria gets its name from porphyra, the Greek word for purple, referring to the urine discoloration that occurs during porphyria attacks on the body. There are various symptoms that can occur during a porphyria attack. Some include vomiting, severe nausea, incredible abdominal pain, often referred to as the belt of pain or triangle of pain in some cases. Some people do feel pain in their liver, oddly enough, for no known reason. And there can even be heart attack symptoms as a result. EPP is characterized by light sensitivity in patients, many of which experience symptoms before age 6, some as early as 18 months. Patients also report skin itching, burning, and swelling when exposed to light, so they must either go outside in heavy clothing, much more than the average parka, or stay inside in total darkness, not even using their phones. After extreme episodes of photosensitivity, patients report and show shallow depressed scarring on the skin in areas such as the nose, cheeks, and hands. And it is typically caused, believe it or not, by a metabolic issue, typically seen at birth. No one really knows where this metabolic issue comes from, and research has been rather unsuccessful in discovering the genetic cause as well. Oftentimes, EPP patients are dismissed as hypochondriacs, as these symptoms are so rare and seem exaggerated. Odds of having EPP are actually 1 in 75 to 200,000, so you can now understand why physicians may dismiss any claims of actually having porphyria. Very little is actually known of this condition other than what has been researched by the American Porphyria Foundation. That being said, awareness is needed. Rare diseases can kill too. The victims of EPP are not movie villains. They are real, tangible human beings, and they need our help. Having personally known a porphyria victim, I can tell you they are not receiving adequate medical attention, not adequate understanding either. They're part of a medical minority forced into being a muted group due to research efforts being concentrated elsewhere. That is not to dispute the validity and severity of conditions like various cancers, dementia, or HIV, but it is to raise awareness to the little guys out there who literally sit in darkness all day and cannot face the light. The kinds of people you never see because they are literally burning and deteriorating in sunlight if they go outside. The kinds of people forced into reclusive lifestyles not because of who they are, but because of the genes in which they have inherited. Vampires are not real, but these people are. So together, let's drive a stake into the heart of porphyria and end this. Thank you.